Aloha. My name is Terry O'Connell from a small village on the windward side of Oahu, Hawaii. And monthly I come and talk about where to go in that particular month. Except this month, the month of May, because May is LEI Day in Hawaii. That means it's Flower Day. So instead of the little travelogue, I'm doing a 5-minute program in time-lapse photography of Hawaiian flowers. The music is beautiful and you'll love the little video. And I didn't have time this month to make a travelogue. And you're my ohana, you're my family on YouTube. I think YouTube is wonderful. And I've got to be up front. And I've had a cough for a little bit, and I had a CAT scan, they call it, a week and a half ago, and it came back, and I have a tumor, 6.4 centimeters on my lung, so they call it lung cancer, and I'll deal with it. And life is one. Every day for me has been a treasure, So I'll work on a deal. I'll say a little prayer for you and your problems, because I know you have problems. Everyone does, and I have minor problems. And you say a little prayer for me. Now, sit back. By the way, I'll be back in June with a travelogue of Hawaii for June, I hope. Until then, sit back and enjoy my little film of Hawaiian flowers. And here we go. Aloha.
The beautiful flowers that profusely bloom in Hawaii today have traveled to Hawaii from all over the world. The hybrid vanda, almost perpetually in bloom, is grown commercially for export and LEI making. Another commonly used blossom for LEI making is the fragrant plumeria. Hawaiians call it pumeli or melia. Its native home is tropical America. From India comes the yellow ginger. It grows wild along upland roadsides, permeating the air with its delicate perfume. Many Hawaiian streets are lined by royal poinciana trees. Each pod-like bud produces 5 crimson petals. Clustered together en masse, the blossoms form a solid crimson canopy. Like the royal poinciana tree, the rainbow shower tree produces cascades made up of thousands of colorful blossoms. The brilliant yellow blossoms of the golden shower tree hang like grape clusters. They seem to capture sunlight even in deepest shade. During midwinter and early spring, the tiger claw tree from tropical Asia sheds its leaves and produces these clusters of red flowers. Native to Central America, the gold tree produces dazzling displays of yellow. These are the flowers of the silversword plant. The silversword plant, called pohinahina by the Hawaiians, grows on the slopes of Haleakala Crater on the island of Maui. The elima is also a native of Hawaii. Its blossoms were strung into leis and were worn only by the women of chiefly rank. It is the flower of the island of Oahu. The red ohia lehua, the favorite blossom of Pele, the fire goddess, is a native of Polynesia. Legend says those who pick the lehua blossom will cause rain to fall. A lookalike of the ohia lehua is Lehua hauli from Bolivia. The rose, called Loki by the Hawaiians, was selected as the flower of the island of Maui. Considered as one of the most spectacular flowers in the world is the torch ginger, a native of Indonesia. The poinsettia blossoms, surrounded by colorful red, yellow, and pink leaves, are synonymous with the winter holidays. It is native to Mexico, like the cactus plant, called panini in Hawaii. The night-blooming cereus was brought to Hawaii from Acapulco by a sea captain and presented to a missionary school teacher during the turn of the century. It blooms only at night and wilts by noon. The delicate blossoms of the spider lily conjure idyllic images of the South Sea Islands. Among the 20,000 species of orchids, the cattleyas are the best known. They are said to make the ultimate corsage for a memorable occasion. The dendrobiums that grow on trees and rocks look like butterflies in flight when in bloom. The hibiscus blooms all year round in Hawaii in various shapes, sizes, and colors. Some are native to Hawaii, others have come from South China and East Africa. Most are hybrids developed in Hawaii, numbering more than 5,000 varieties. The hibiscus flower is so much a part of Hawaii that it has been designated as the state flower of Hawaii.